June or July of this year, 2026, the whole economy in the United States is going to change. And it's not going to change in a good way. It's going to change in a real bad way. What you're starting to see more and more on the internet and on TV is people advertising for gold and silver.
Here's money. With gold at an all-time high, now's the time to send your unwanted gold for cash, like these gold cufflinks.
I can get cash for this gold medallion of me wearing a gold medallion.
It's deceptive. It's not that the price of gold and silver is going up instead. It's that our dollar, our currency, which is based on nothing, is dying. We're in serious debt. Over 3 million people were laid off in the first quarter of this year, and it's getting worse. People don't know what's coming because they rather put their attention on things like the Super Bowl, which is a waste of time. It's coming, and people who keep talking about things like the New World Order and the global reset, it's here. Many people are struggling to make it. People who don't have an overspending or budget problem. We are talking people working 3 jobs with a side hustle and still living paycheck to paycheck.
Existing in this day and age, in this fuck-ass economy, is exhausting. You're telling me I have to do this for another 30, 40 years maybe? Are you fucking...
This morning I'm pretty depressed. I could barely afford food yesterday. And I got food instead of gas. And I was supposed to work today. And I have to call in because I don't have enough gas money.
Yes, so about the gas. The federal government just confirmed that they are about to start diluting your gasoline. The EPA just announced that starting on May the 1st, gas stations across the country can sell E15 fuel nationwide. If you're somebody that doesn't know what E15 fuel is, it's gasoline that's cut with 15% ethanol instead of just the usual 10. They are calling it fortifying the domestic fuel supply, which is a really weird way to say that you're just going to be adding more corn juice to people's gas. The EPA has issued emergency waivers for gasoline blends like E15. Now, this is why it actually matters to you, because ethanol has less energy than regular gasoline, so your car gets worse fuel mileage on E15. The entire point of this is that you might be saving about 25 cents per gallon at the pump, but you're burning through it faster, so obviously the savings just cancels itself out. But this is the part that nobody's talking about. The EPA normally bans E15 during the summer because ethanol evaporates faster in heat and creates more smog. They explicitly know this, but they just decided to waive their own rule because gas prices are high right now and people are angry. If you're somebody that owns an older car, a lawnmower, a boat, or a chainsaw, they're saying to be careful because E15 can mess up those engines.
I can't keep fucking doing this. Like, what the fuck is even going on? Everything that's happening and having to still go to work every day and pay bills and rent and stress about money and go to work and pretend like everything is fucking normal. This shit's not normal. And I don't know how much longer I can do this. It's like eating me from the inside out. Why aren't we doing something? What the fuck, you guys?
Got paid today and also went broke today.
I'm literally so fucking fed up living paycheck to paycheck. This has probably been the longest extent of from one paycheck to the longest that I've ever been on. And I don't know if it's Mercury retrograde making it feel longer, but I can't do this shit anymore. Like, I'm to a point where I'm getting so pissed off in between paychecks that I'm like this close to losing my shit. Why is it taking this long for my check to clear? Why are you taking so long to submit my shit to payroll? Why the fuck am I not getting paid a fair rate? Why the fuck is everything so fucking expensive? Why the fuck that I have to pay taxes, and if I don't, I go to jail? But you can literally take my fucking money and put it towards whatever the fuck you want just because you and 15 other fucking sellouts that got bought out by billionaires can just take my shit and tell me, well, sorry, bitch, go to work.
That's because we are all in bondage. We are slaves. We are not free if we are going to a job every single day. You are a slave if you can't pick up and leave this country for 3 months because of your job. You are a slave if you can't just move a state over because of your job. You are a slave if your entire life is surrounding around your job. Why? Because it brings you money? What does that money do? It barely helps you pay for the things you need. That paycheck only gets to the next paycheck. It doesn't help you get forward in life at all. Why is that? Because they want you to keep coming back. They want you to be a slave for 40 years of your pathetic lives. There's no point of working. There's never been a point of working. And now, when you go to work and pay taxes, you're most likely supporting evil people who are on the Epstein client list. That's what you're doing, because these are the people who are running the system, and you're paying taxes to fund their debauchery. We need to make a change. We all have to do something completely different.
I need to vent really quick because as someone in their 20s that literally just graduated with 2 degrees, it is nearly impossible to afford to live on my own, to afford to own a home, to even get a job, even though I am more than qualified at this point. Paying for gas, trying to get groceries. I can't keep up anymore. It's literally sending me into a downward spiral, and I can't.
I'm about to run out of toilet paper, paper towels, laundry detergent, and shampoo all at the same damn time. Sounds like that's my whole check gone.
I seen this girl on here and she basically said like about people talking about like living paycheck to paycheck, and she said basically like, is it really a bad thing that we live paycheck to paycheck, or do y'all just have bad habits basically? And in our reality, y'all know, you can have the best habits, you can budget, you can save money out of all your checks, I meal prep, you can do a lot of shit, right? And you get sick one time and you ain't got no motherfucking insurance, and see how much that set you back. I got sick, I got the stomach virus last summer, y'all. I went to urgent care, I ain't got no insurance. I came out of $500 because they want to run all these stupid ass tests, and they do stupid stuff, unnecessary shit. You have a car problem, that's finna set you back. You can have all this money in your savings, certain stuff happen in life, you just never know what's gonna happen. Anything can happen tomorrow and it'll set you done came out a couple $1,000. It's anything. In our reality, they just need to pay. I need some extra fucking money. A lot of people are getting paid minimum wage. We need money. You can have the best habits, you need some extra money. The fuck?
I truly, honestly do not see the point of working anymore in 2026. Like, these jobs don't pay for shit. They paying folks $15 to $20 an hour to get in the back to unload trucks and to do shit that you do not like at all. Like hard physical labor. On top of that, these jobs are just hiring people to fire people. I'm seeing people apply to multiple jobs, not even getting an interview, and it's like basic level shit like flipping a burger. What the hell? How the hell does a motherfucker can't get interviewed for flip a burger? What the fuck? Then on top of that, it's like TSA not even getting paid from the government, so it got me thinking like, damn, what the hell if they don't get paid from their job? What the hell you don't think none of these other jobs are gonna pay your ass one day? It's like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, I truly, and then on top of that, there are even these old heads at jobs that you go to who just make your job difficult as hell, especially over micromanaged motherfucking manager, or just anybody in general. Like, people don't wake up out their bed every fucking day to go put up with bullshit. They wake up out their bed to go handle business and go the fuck back home. I truly just do not see the point of a fucking job. Plus, rent is high as hell. I just truly don't see the point no more.
Let me show you what it actually looks like to live below the poverty line. So, as you can see, my house, nothing fancy. The main light does work, but the closet lights, both of them, do not work. And as you can see, this one's like hanging out of the ceiling, so obviously it's not going to work. This house has had electrical issues since we moved in. Obvious soft spots in the floor. Don't step on that. Better be careful when you go outside. You don't want to step straight off of this porch. We have the back door, which does have this little thingamajig on it because my son's autistic, but this one also opens up to no rails. Be careful. And last but not least, we come back here to the third bedroom. Don't mind the mess, but do mind that these closet lights also don't work. But wait, there's more. There's another one. You would think this one works at least, right? Right? Wrong.
The pressures of being a school-aged mom in this economy are absolutely ridiculous. So we just got notes from the school saying that next week is Muffins with Mom, which is great. Love that they have an activity for parents to be involved with their kids at school, but that's an additional cost for breakfast. Then the next week is Valentine's Day parties. I have a kindergartner and a second grader, so both of them will have Valentine's Day parties. And each class has, 25 or 26 kids, and everything comes in packs of 12 or 24. So in order to get enough for the whole class, I have to buy 3 of whatever we're buying. And then I found out that school is actually closed on the 13th, when you would assume they would have a Valentine's Day party. So they're going to have it on the 12th. Well, when my kid's school is out, I still have to go to work, so my kids go to daycare. So that means on the 13th, they will have daycare parties. So now I have to buy Valentine's Day cards and snacks for those parties as well. And to top it off, my kids are in sports and activities, so we are constantly paying for things. And I understand, being a parent, it is my responsibility to pay for my children's things. But when we're doing one thing after another, after another, after another at school, it's really hard to keep up in this economy.
I can't keep living paycheck to paycheck. Like, the second my salary hits, it's gone. Rent, loans, bills. I'm not even doing anything crazy. And every month I say I'll save and I don't. And now last week I got into a small accident. I'm fine, but my car isn't. It's $1,500 to fix it and I don't even have that. And I just kind of stood there and was like, why don't I have $1,500 saved? I work full time. And then I realized payday isn't for another 2 weeks. I've already worked half the month, but the money's not there. I don't get paid until the 1st. So I went to HR and asked them if there was any kind of flexibility. And she told me that our payroll runs through Deal. And there's this anytime pay feature where I can get paid for the days that I've already worked that month. And I didn't even know that because I'm brand new, but I was able to use that and get the car fixed. This is literally a savior for people that are like me and living on the edge. Is this normal or something that a lot of other companies have? Because I've never heard of this before.
Blockchain technology enables companies to pay in real time by replacing traditional multi-day banking intermediary networks with shared, decentralized ledgers. By leveraging on-chain transactions and digital assets, particularly stablecoins, businesses can settle domestic and cross-border payments in minutes, 24/7, 365, bypassing bank holidays and business hours. This is another agenda the so-called elites have in store for us. With this real-time crypto blockchain payment system integrated with artificial intelligence will allow companies to monitor you on the job meticulously and pay you by the minutes instead of hours, according to your efforts at work in real time. This is footage from a coffee shop using AI to monitor its employees. The blue text with white letters indicates each employee, and the number shows how many cups of coffee they've made. You can see that an employee named Anna is working diligently, making a total of 20 cups. Meanwhile, Olga is hiding in the corner, slacking off, and has only made 3 cups. All of this is tracked by the AI, which then reports the findings to the boss in Amazon warehouses. Similar technology is used to monitor employees at Amazon. They even allow AI to generate termination notices for workers with low productivity. But it doesn't stop there. Before long, everything around us, from cars to ships to our daily lives, could fall under AI surveillance. Everything will be tracked, monitored, calculated, and analyzed. In other words, it will be the necessary tool for a full-fledged totalitarian-style government of complete domination on the masses. If you're still wondering what AI is really capable of, well, this is your answer.
Comfort slows you down, reach for natural relief. Night and Day Hemp's extra strength CBD pain relief balm melts into aching muscles, delivering warmth you can feel. Soothe your body naturally. Feel free to move again. Night and Day Hemp balm melts away tension so you can enjoy every moment. Feel the difference fast. Real relief, real results. Order now at Night and Day Herbals.